Prince Harry due to arrive in the UK today, and there is already plenty of controversy brewing. Here with all the details, our royal expert, Patricia Treble. As I mentioned, she is fired up this morning.
Oh, wow.
All right, so we got reports
me nuts.
that Harry is no longer at the palace, despite accepting an invitation to stay there. We're also hearing this is now a solo trip, no Meghan and the kids, at least...
in London.
Yeah, the initial part of this trip. Break it all down for us.
Okay, so this is what we know as of this moment, and I'm going to say there's been happening on all sides. So unless they hand over their phones to Patricia, so I can do a timeline on every text and every, are you coming or are you not, or where are you staying? I'm taking everything with a grain of salt. I'm going to be honest. So solo to London, yes, because he didn't get the security he wanted. He doesn't think it's safe for Meghan and the kids. There's talk that they'll probably be with Diana's family, maybe the king, but obviously meeting outside of London. But the king's got a busy schedule, right? So this is getting tight.
All right, so the family at the back end of the trip.
Back end of the trip at all, if it's going to happen. Harry starts the events tomorrow. The king had extended long ago, stay at a royal residence. You've got the security around, right? So we're clear. But what we were also hearing, because I'd mentioned this like a few times, is that he hadn't actually confirmed that he was going to stay, where he was going to stay. And they kept saying, like, where are you staying? And he hadn't confirmed. So when he says, I confirmed my RSVP and then was told no, was he confirming when he was in the taxi on the way from the airport? We don't know. What we do know is that the palace said, like, it's too late. You're not staying here.
The initial invitation, was given months ago?
So the initial, yes, this has been set up. This has been going on for a long time, behind the scenes for a very long time, planning everything out, figuring everything out. They knew this date because it's the 1-year countdown to the Invictus Games. Okay. So everyone knew something was going to happen around now. And is it going to be Buckingham Palace? Buckingham Palace opens to the public today. It's tourist season. They're in the gardens. They're everywhere in Buckingham Palace. Now, there are secure areas, but no, I always assumed this was going to happen outside of London. If they're going to meet, the grandkids are going to meet their grandfather, it's going to be outside.
Let me ask you this, Patricia. What are you expecting of this trip? Because it's starting, as you mentioned, with controversy. Do you think that this is going to lay in the ground for more, that this is going to be a bit of a rocky road?
I think this is a really rocky road. And I just think it could have been so simple. You come in, you do the Invictus countdown the way they've done for every Invictus countdown. You meet the king very privately and you're gone. Like, it could have been so, and it's now turned into this melodrama. And it feels like we do this every time.
I was just going to say, I feel like I read this every time.
It's the assumption, I think people assume that they've got things and they haven't actually confirmed it.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, that's a great take.
There we go.
Now, speaking of Harry, we do believe that we're expecting a verdict in his case against the Daily Mail that's coming soon?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
We are expecting the judge to give his verdict tomorrow. So this was a very contentious case, unbelievably expensive. 80 million on both sides.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. So it is Harry, it is 6 others. Harry is fighting over 14 articles published about more than 13 years ago, like 20 years ago. I think if he wins on one, saying that the Daily Mail illegally invaded his privacy, he'll claim victory. The question is, he's going to be stuck with a bill. They are all going to be stuck with a big bill. The judge has made it clear he has not given them pots of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay. So the timing is interesting.
Yeah. All right. And we'll be watching that story closely starting tomorrow. Also, got to talk about this. How much did you enjoy this? Just hours before he married Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce's brother Jason welcomed Prince William to their podcast, made all kinds of headlines.
The timing.
What are your highlights?
Okay, I'm going to say best wedding present ever. Because if you're going to what do you give the people who have everything? You do not give them stuff. You give them an experience. Sure. What's the best experience? There's a lot of focus on Taylor, but Travis, right? He's the groom. So he gets Prince William on his podcast. And they get to talk about the World Cup, and they get to he and Jason, they're all bantering back and forth. They're guys, 25 minutes. Yeah. And it's fun. The intro alone, where Jason reams off all of William's titles, it is accurate. They went through it. It is accurate. And there's a funny thing, is that William, they're obviously talking about the World Cup. William is president of the Football Association of England. He's going to be there if they make it into the final. They beat Mexico in Azteca last night, so they are into the quarterfinals. And he has said that he will do a get out of training camp for Travis. and so that Travis can come with him.
Oh,
he
my
will do
goodness.
that.
I love that.
It was fun.
Okay, well, I want to get this one in, too. So Princess Catherine, she's actually shared photos of all 3 kids.
The whole family. So, and they were the most emotional photos I have ever seen of that family.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You've got William with his arms tight around his wife. You've got Charlotte, who is almost overwhelmed. And what it is, they're meeting Kate at the end of her doing the 3 Peaks Challenge. So last weekend, she climbed the 3 tallest peaks in England, Scotland, and Wales in 24 hours. It is a grueling challenge, and this is the result. And I think it's simply because they've been through so much, and this was just kind of that culmination. Doing it for charity, the whole family was there. You had the dog was there. Kate's parents were there and her brother. It was lovely.
Yeah, so great, so good. By the way, everybody is talking about Prince George, who seems to be towering over everyone.
My goodness.
Yeah,
except
it's true.
maybe save William.
I'm going to say I thought he looked big a month ago at Trooping the Color. He looks even taller now. He's about to turn 13. He's going to be going off to Eton in the fall. It's like all of a sudden it's like, what the heck? They all are just shooting up. They're in that age.
Yeah.
All right. Nice seeing them.
Good stuff. We're going to have to leave it there. I have a feeling we might be speaking to you later this week, Patricia.
Oh, really? About what?
Thanks as always.